I'm on the second season.
I was like, this
Baby
never
girl said he
happened.
never came back.
You say what?
And my hunger said he never came back.
Yeah, I didn't watch no more after he didn't come back. I saw the first thing was good. It's an
Yeah.
old show now, though, isn't it?
Huh?
Yeah.
No,
It's
they
like,
got a new season just came out.
oh, really?
The last season was
Yeah.
like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
I don't fucking know. Don't get
First
me
season.
lying.
It's like last year. Last season.
You said what?
It's like it was last year.
She said the last season was last year.
Okay. She's Filipino?
Yeah, I'm in the Philippines.
Man, she speaks English better than you.
Yeah. I can't argue.
No kidding. I thought that was somebody online. I was like, where's her avatar?
Yeah, I had to use mine. Where hers at? Right. Hold on. What the fuck am I looking up? Give me a second. Oh no, I gotta change the name of the stream. Okay, yeah, let me change the name of the stream. Because when people be scrolling through YouTube, they'll see this stream now and they might want to pop on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so right now we just on YouTube and Twitch. And I'll figure out the whole other thing. The title was the wait a minute. What's the first lady name? What's the first lady that got killed?
First lady got killed.
In Minnesota.
Oh, good.
Good.
No.
Renee Good. Renee Good.
Renee Good, yeah.
I think it'd been, what are you gonna say, Megan Good?
Yeah,
I couldn't think of her name at all. And what's the other dude's name? Pretty?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
What's his name though?
Pretti.
What's his full name?
Alex Pretti? Oh.
Yeah, I think it's Alex.
Alex Pretti.
What about him?
Okay, hold on. Everything updated here. And then let me check the YouTube. And I'll see if we live. It's you body food. Yeah, we live. Okay. All right. All right. This is the interview that started this conversation because that dude that be on Vlad TV, that black dude who went over there and he like this prolific sniper. And they asked him about it, and let's see what he talking about.
He was a sniper in the military?
Yeah. He was a badass motherfucker too.
I used to watch him a long time ago.
Yeah, the dude with the dreads.
Yeah. I started watching him, following him when he was on Vlad. When he started going to Vlad, I started watching him.
They get paid pretty good for being on Vlad.
I don't give a damn how much to get paid to be on Vlad.
I think it depends on you, you know what I'm saying? But they get paid pretty good being on Vlad. You probably get paid better on Vlad than anywhere else.
I got selfish reason. That's all it's about. I just don't like Vlad. So, I mean, that's just me.
No, I feel
like,
you.
I don't watch him anywhere. I just want to watch Vlad. Let me guess, you can play Vlad.
Well, Vlad be doing this interview. He be having that other dude do interviews sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where he got the other dude doing the interview.
Okay, switch topics with me for a second. Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Right here in the good old US of A. Minnesota, all hell is breaking loose.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Minnesota right now is taking the world stage. ICE agents, they're there by the thousands at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And, I first want to start with last week, Renee Good was shot, killed by an ICE officer. Did you see the video?
I did, yeah, I did.
Okay, you are trained.
Y'all think we should show the video, or everybody see the video, huh?
We have seen the video. I think we've all seen the video.
Everybody see it, yeah. And I'm talking for the audience perspective, but yeah.
I think everybody's
You
seen
never
it.
worked local law enforcement, but you have been trained in the military. What is your thoughts on how that ICE agent reacted?
Man, looking at it from like a tactical mindset, let's say I'm contracting, right? I was a contractor at one point. You could perceive that as a threat, and you could shoot and call it self-defense and be 100% clear for it. You have that angle. You know, it's not really an angle. If somebody tries to drive into me, like today, you got to defend yourself. That's a lethal weapon at that point. Vehicular manslaughter, deadly weapon. From a tactical mindset, yeah, you could say that. Do I think it's a good look? Killing Americans on the streets? Definitely not, no. But at the same time, really shouldn't be trying to run people over, you know?
You know, it's amazing how...
Oh, do me a favor. If y'all got another, I'm gonna put it in the Zoom chat. If y'all got like another phone or another device, like go to this live, so it'll be a couple viewers on it, and it'll help it go into the algorithm better. Oh. I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
On YouTube?
Yeah, like so if you got like a phone or something sitting somewhere, just go to this live on the phone, so it shows like a couple people watching, so that way it'll pop up a little better if somebody's scrolling.
Oh, I got YouTube on this phone.
You put it in another window and just put it, you know what I'm saying, just pause, mute it.
No, I gotta have my phone sitting here. I mean, I literally don't know if I have YouTube app on it.
What about my boy the Django? And he watch
the Django, cool. I just need y'all to like right now on the live, it's not showing it's showing 0 viewers. And so since we sitting here, like we should at least be viewers. You know what I'm saying? I'll see the link.
Let me call the Django and see what you got going on.
You just pop it, just different. You just open a different browser if you want to.
Let me see. I'll go to the YouTube app. What do I look for?
No, just go.
I mean, how do I find this on YouTube?
Is you using your computer?
No, I was just going. Well, I'm using my computer. I'm on my computer. I can give you two. I guess I could give you 2 viewers.
Yeah,
I'm looking on my phone.
I don't see my Django on there.
I see him. DMC, just open it. Just open another browser and click the link in the Zoom chat. You ain't got to do it on your phone. I just want to be at least show some viewership, so it has a chance of going into the algorithm.
Well, like I said, I'll give you 2, but if it's just one, if a one is all you want.
No, you can take two. You can copy and paste that link into your phone. I mean, shit. I ain't talking bad, baby.
Okay, I click on live.
Yeah.
I click on this one. Damn.
Mm.
Now I'm getting a close up look at that avatar. I'm like,
Yeah, you look like a goddamn maniac.
oh shit, I gotta. Here, let me go ahead and mute it because I don't want to hear my voice.
Oh. You do that. I'll shut this down. Let me do one quick check, then we get back to the video. And make sure I do the same thing. Plus other browser. Technical difficulties. Give me a second. Okay. All right. The food on the way. To the food on the way. It's not here yet.
Is
Mm-hmm.
this country is not united by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
That you in the USA, it doesn't exist
No.
at this moment.
No.
We are not united.
It's just states in America. Yep.
It's just states of America. So many people, they watch the same video. There's, we've all watched, actually, we saw the original and it was taken from one side. You see the ICE agents coming up to the side of Miss Good's car and her taking off. And you could barely see the officer shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And then they released another angle that shows it a little bit differently. And you could see that the car did, I don't know if it's still difficult to see, but it did hit the agent. It grazed him, maybe ran over his foot, whatever.
Yeah, he had yeah. If I were in his shoes, I would have shot too, man, to be honest with you. Like at that level or at that, yeah, you got to. Like if this was Iraq or Afghanistan, just putting it in that perspective, and a vehicle were coming at us, you got every right to shoot. Every right to shoot. All she had to do was comply. That's all she had to do.
You said what?
This ain't Iraq or Afghanistan.
Okay, Trey, man. The problem with this right here is, man, that this guy already had a narrative, and he's playing the part. We all saw the video, and maybe there was a mistake made on her part, but nothing about that video says she had intention of running that man down and killing him. We all know that we can play like we stupid, or we can play like, well, there's a possibility, where if this or that way. Come on, man. Let's be serious. If we keep playing these games with people in general on our intelligence, we're not stupid. Nobody's stupid, but we got to pretend like we is. If the coin was flipped, we tell the truth. Why are we sitting here pretending? We know
If
what
she
happened.
wanted
We
to
know what we
run,
saw.
if she wanted to run him down, she'd have turned them wheels the other way, and he would have got run over.
Yeah,
He was angry, he's frustrated, and he was mad for being there. He's saying, you know what, man, I'm sick of this shit. It's kind of like, man, I wish a person would try to run me over again. Yeah, he was drugged before. And he said, yeah, I wish a person would. I wish I would have done this time. I'm going to get the opportunity to do it again. This time I'm going to do it. So he said, never again will I be a victim. So the moment he did that, I wouldn't even put myself in front of a vehicle in the snow. Even if it's my brother or cousin or mother, I wouldn't even go get in front of a vehicle in snowy weather. I wouldn't get in front of a vehicle if there was a confrontation with somebody. I wouldn't even do that.
See,
It was like we played on the back. Sometimes there's not one on the front. There was no reason for him to have a cell phone out there refilming anything. He wanted a confrontation, and she gave it to him. And he was able to shoot one through the window and shoot a couple more shots through the side of the window. The first shot went to the window. The second shot went to the side. Come on, man.
I think it came from leadership. Like, I think it was a situation where he got dragged or whatever, and after it happened, it was like, if that happens again, light their ass up.
Exactly what happened. And all his colleagues said the same thing. And now when they all went back, you know what their colleagues and their supervisors said? The president backs you guys 100%.
Yep.
He backs you. I've been in this situation before. I'm going to back you guys. I don't expect you guys to do anything, but hey, we back you guys 100%. We're on your side. The president is on your side. Leadership is on your side. You guys have a tough job out there. They don't know what you guys do. So we'll figure it out after the fact. But I don't want to see none of my soldiers. I don't want to see none of my guys dead out there. We back you 100%. Come on, man. And what they heard was, hey, it's either kill or be killed. That's all they heard. Kill, and if you get that speech, that's what you hear. Kill or be killed.
And it's trippy, you know what I'm saying? Because usually, like, when I hear people from the military talk about this, they be like, hell no, like we fucking warriors. We kill them like that. That ain't shit. Like, you know, they don't be talking like this, but this dude is like he with it.
Yeah, he was. His instruction was just to kill. He is a killer. That's his instructions, to kill. Man, killing a person.
I don't know.
Killing.
All she had to do was comply.
Literally where I was about to go, Nick. You know, we can't get into her mind. She's not around to ask any questions or to get what emotional state she was in at that moment.
I apologize.
No, don't apologize.
I'm an emotional person when it comes to when people say things like this. But he said all she had to do was comply. Why didn't Martin Luther King comply to the laws? Why didn't he? Why is he out there protesting?
If they got his ass ate by them dogs. Well, he didn't, but the kids did.
You know, there's a right to protest. Man, there's no right to actually assault anyone. But man, the video I saw, man, there was not an intentional assault. Now we can try to sell it, but we all saw the video that she was not intentionally trying to kill that man.
That's the part that's trippy to me is like, I don't know how you look at that video and saw her backing up, cutting that wheel all the way to the right, and then they'll freeze the video for the instant where the wheels were straight while she's cutting the wheel. And She was trying to get the fuck out of there, man, because it was motherfuckers grabbing at her door and shit. Like the whole narrative of she was trying to run him over or run him down and all that bullshit. Like that's what bothers me the most about it.
The thing about
Hello?
people, there's reason and then there's excuses. And the
Okay,
line is
I'm getting on the
between
elevator
two.
now. She coming down now.
There's reason and there's excuses.
Yeah.
We know the reason. We know the excuse. Two different books.
I'm good with doors. Hold on.
I've always had problems with doors because in my apartment, my doors doesn't even allow money. You
can lock her inside the apartment. No, it's definitely an excuse, man. But like, it's a shitty one. It's damn sure a shitty one. I wish that dude in the comments would pop in because he was talking some shit.
What do you think she was quote unquote trying to run this man over? Or was she just trying to get away?
It's a good question.
It started getting hot and she was like, yo, I'm up out of here.
Yeah, yeah, but she probably was like that. I mean, she was dancing in the car before, you know, taunting the agents or whatever.
That was like 10 minutes earlier. And
what's before got to do with anything?
She was taunting him earlier. Like, how's that even a justification of anything?
Yeah, what is before got to do with anything?
I thought this dude was an ill motherfucker, man. I think this dude's a bitch now.
That's
a
my
well-trained
point.
bitch.
Exactly.
It's a well-trained bitch. Or he trying to like not offend people, like, because a guy like him probably got a lot of right-wing, you know what I'm saying? Because he online, so he's trying to build some online traction. He sit here and act like he humble that he not. He doing interviews and shit. He trying to get some online traction for a book or whatever, some clicks.
See,
it
man,
seems like maybe he don't want to offend that right-wing audience that might be fucking with him.
well, the right wing audience, they love him. They love a good man. Right man, love tough guys. And see, man, I'm a strong believer, man. Especially, man, snipers and Marines and things like that. To me, you don't get that credit, man, when you can kill a person, man, from 300 feet, 400 feet, and brag about how good you are. That guy was Chris, man. They just had it was a serial killer. They made a movie about him.
Yeah, it was full of that movie was full of fucking lies, but yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's my point right there. So often, man, Marines have this arrogance of them saying that they're this elite machine. You get the strongest and most richest country in the world behind you, and you get the most powerful and most powerful and up-to-date weaponry that the world has ever seen. No one compares to the United States military.
Because a sniper is basically just like a mathematician.
So, man, but you're able to kill people, man, and take their lives. Killing somebody and you okay with it? It's the most bizarre thing as ever. You know, you see these youngsters, man, that, and I know this conversation is going a little left, but you see people kill people, man, and you later on in life you got to deal with that. You start talking to yourself and you quiet and you distant because you know what you did. These guys, man, are serial killers, man. It just annoys me, man. And that guy right there that killed that young lady, he's going to deal with that later on in life. I promise you. When all the smoke clears and all the anger is gone and all that tough bravado is gone, he's got to deal with that what's inside of him. Whether when he's 35 or 45 or 55 or 65. He's going to deal with that. I promise you he's going to deal with it.
Smiling, looking, like she was having a good time. But and let's say it got too hot for her and she tried to get away. You really can't do that with somebody in front of the car, you know? Because once that happens, especially, you know that. Like if you were to try to pull off on a cop, you know you're getting shot.
Absolutely.
That's fact. So I'm not surprised.
What? This is why I don't like this guy, man. This is why I don't like this channel, man. So police officer, you know if a guy pull off and you can shoot him. What?
Well, there's been several cases of black men, run away from police and getting shot in their fucking head, or you know what I'm saying, getting murdered trying to run. And so I guess they approve that message also.
See what I'm saying? Man, there was a television show, man, that was on in the 80s or 70s or whatever it was, called The Dukes of Hazzard. You had Bo Duke and Luke Duke and Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Mm-hmm.
The Duke boys, man, always causing mischief and they pull off. He was always pulling off on the police officers. All of a sudden now, man, pulling off on the police officer, man, you deserve to die. Now, I understand trying to run a police officer over. Yeah, you know what, officer, get out the way, and if you got to shoot him before you got the way, so be it. But shooting through the side window or holding onto the car and the guy pulling off and you holding onto the car, getting your gun, that's murder. One thing is the person grab your arm and pull off, yeah. But you holding onto the car, shooting to the car, no, you're not in danger. You're putting yourself in danger to shoot the person. That's the blurred line. Let me hold the window and say try and pull off. You could let the window go. You could let it go. Just that simple.
I'm not surprised. Why the hell would I be surprised? You could reach for your wallet. I could reach for my wallet and get shot. I saw a video of a dude holding up a gas pump. He was at a gas pump. And the cop,
I saw
you
the
saw
same
that?
video.
Had him at gunpoint at a gas pump. Thought the gas pump was a gun. Like, bro, what? So yeah, I mean, in situations like that, I haven't seen too much. Yeah, and I know something. I know I'm not trying to peel off on a cop.
What's he talking about?
Hmm?
What is he talking about?
He basically contradicting himself because he's talking bad about. Yeah.
How you gonna say, man, like, yeah, you can hold your wallet and get shot? No, you can say, man, basically, like, and there are certain circumstances that people are untrained, unqualified doing the job that can actually kill a civilian. Which basically he's saying that guy was unqualified, untrained, that killed Miss Good. Basically, that guy that was holding up the gas tank, the gas pump, telling the goddamn lady turn the pump on, like so many people have done before him, that the officer pulls up and jumps out of the car and say this man is holding a gun in the middle of a gas station pointing at nobody. Think how absurd that sounded. You're in the middle of the gas station by yourself holding a gun pointing at nobody. And you probably holding
a real case. I don't remember that case.
You didn't see that?
No.
The guys at a gas station, young white fellas at the gas station, man. And you know, if you've been to Georgia before, man, Georgia white guys look like niggas.
Yeah.
So he at the gas pump, man, or the guy that patronized that gas station probably all the time. He at the gas station. You know, when you're on the far end, man, far end is really not self-serve, if you know anything about gas stations.
Right.
It's, so you gotta like pay first. So you know, far end, he was kind of like holding the gas station, holding the gas pump up, saying, "Hey, turn it on," so he can pump his gas. But in fact, it was a local place. You might even find a video of some cop fire up on the parking lot, pointing a gun at him, talking about drop the weapon or something like that. He like, "Man, I'm holding. It's the gas pump. I'm telling him to turn it on." And the guy was just annoyed. He like, man, and he was confused and scared, kind of like scared until you realize what he was doing. And like, dude, what makes you thinking, man? You saw them tattoos on me and this and that. And
Is
it
it
just
Georgia?
it maybe I think it's Georgia. It's one of them southern states. It might be Michigan, but I think it's a southern state.
Mm-hmm. Hot shit, boy.
I remember the one where the dude was going for his wallet
That's about it's 30 of those. But the one for
at the
the guy
gas station.
well, the guy told me, I'm gonna get your wallet on it, and the young man said, "Hold on," and went back inside the car, and he just started shooting him. That man told me to get my wallet. I reached back in the car, he started shooting me. He didn't die, but fast forward, you see the cops sitting in the cage. They gave him the actual cage, not a cell, but a cage, looking all crazy. You finally yet? Cop mistakes guy holding a gas pump for a gun. That might be your best bet.
Oh yeah, I got it. Hold on, yeah, I got it.
But it boils down to, man, employees, man, are just not trained, and there should be a longer mental test where these guys are capable. You're trying to get a test that passes them. I remember when I was 21 years old, I applied for the police department, and they gave me a mental background check, and instantly they knew I was not mentally prepared to be a police officer.
You was rob everything moving.
Well, exactly. I'm so glad they did, because I would have went to prison.
My home, I know him since second grade. His daddy was a cop, his granddaddy was a cop, his older brother was a cop. Since second grade, he knew he was gonna be a cop. But I'm fucking in prison right now, man. He had one of the biggest fucking drug dealer extortion and theft, all kind of shit.
Sometimes, man, you gotta, like, man, protect yourself from yourself. And that was, man, I just call a fate, destiny, or the universe protecting me from myself.
Pistol. What do you have in your hand? Show me your hands.
This police officer is so paranoid, he sees a guy parked at a gas pump with a gas pump in his hand. And he thinks he gets scared. He gets out of his police car and he pulls his gun on the guy trying to pump gas. The poor gas pump guy has no idea what's going on. But when the officer realizes his mistake, that it was just some guy trying to pump some gas, does he apologize, shake hands, go on his way? No, of course he doesn't.
What are you doing?
I'm filling up gas, can
you understand you're holding it like this, like it's a pistol, right?
No, I was showing her to cut the pump on.
Okay, but that's not what it looks like to the motoring public on the roadway.
No crime had been committed. No crime had been reported. Just some guy.
Dude, this is my fault?
Guy who had just gotten off work.
He immediately should start apologizing and saying, "Man, I'm so sorry, man. We've been having, with these." He could have lied and said, and I've been lied to before with that same kind of story. Man, we've been having so many shootings in the area, man, and at gas stations, people getting robbed, man. We want to high alert. I apologize, man. You have a good day, man. I wish I could buy you lunch today, but I'm in a rush. I would say something like that, man, to save face. Maybe try and turn to like a little laughing matter, but to still not own it that fast, it's crazy.
It's his fault.
Trying to get some gas.
But you understand you're holding it like this and it looks like a handgun, right?
No, I'm trying to let her know to pump the gas, bro.
A number of you sent me this video. The guy who was trying to pump some gas here must have obtained this body cam footage and he posted it up on his own YouTube channel. I will link that below. This is yet another video from the state of Florida where a police officer apparently does not have anything better to do. So he's driving around just looking for trouble. And he's quite paranoid. He sees this guy at a gas pump, and in reality, this guy goes to this gas station every day after work. The gas station employee inside knows this guy. This is basically an everyday thing. So he grabs the gas pump and he sort of holds it in the air, signaling to the employee inside to turn the pump on. Seeing this, this police officer apparently got scared. He pulls into the gas station parking lot. He gets out of his police cruiser, and what does he do? He immediately pulls out his handgun and aims it at this guy.
What do you have in your hand? Show me your hands. Okay. Stay in the car. Okay, turn around. Place your hands behind your back.
This guy, his name is Robert. He did not have a gun in his hand.
That's that bullshit right there, man.
That's somebody, man, that's not prepared to do the job he's doing.
You know, and I don't want to make this into a racial thing, but you have to. You and me, we are African-American males. The hunt has been on us since the day we were brought to this land, period. We are crystal clear.
You don't like that.
Any sudden movements?
Hmm?
You don't like that comment.
He did have a little reaction to that, didn't he?
No, he kind of like said, man, here we go again with that nonsense again.
Yep. That truth shit.
Yeah, he definitely, man, he definitely like that comment.
He wants that right wing action.
Wipe him in the face, yeah. You think his battle buddies will look like him? No.
No.
You think his type of look like him? No.
Anything that could remotely be taken as he reached for something, a cop is going to shoot first, ask questions later. But she's a white woman, twice married to a man, and was in a relationship with a woman at the time of her demise.
Why does any of that matter? You know what, though? They treated her like a nigga.
Yeah, because she was.
They treated her like that because they bring your whole background, a bunch of non-related bullshit. You said what?
You can see her nigga boyfriend hop on the car and say, yeah, buddy. Yeah, big boy, come get us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing, man, training or homosexuals, gays, Jews, and dogs, all in the same category.
I never seen it. I never. This is my first time seeing this. And like they treating her like a nigga.
Rules just changed because usually, if you're a white woman, you walk away from things like that.
But I'm saying
this is not your fate.
But I'm saying a whole divide within that demographic as well. She was a white liberal woman, you know, like that's how you would classify her. Yeah, the whole. I ain't gonna say. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The whole little.
Yep.
Yeah, the white liberal shit, and I'm like.
The white liberal.
And you got the others of that demographic who are not like that, very conservative. I don't even think that they like the liberals like that, their own demographic. I don't know. That's what I see. I think that your white conservatives don't fuck with the right liberals. So it's like two different people, I guess, in the same category, you know? I don't know. I know my ass would have been, not shot. Then you gotta comply. That's what we've been told. Every time you see one of us get shot, that's what everybody says. Why didn't he just comply? It's not that hard, just do what they tell you to do. So I'm not surprised. They know the game. We all know the game. Let's comply.
Yeah, but
hold on.
We all do know.
Listen to me tweet on lines. He's going back to man, there is no white and black.
Right.
They just not complying. Black people getting shot because they're not complying. They're not obeying. Whether it's lawful or unlawful orders, but man, not complying is not a death sentence. That right there, man, not complying can get you arrested. Not complying can get you a ticket, but it never was a time when not complying should get you a death sentence. But now we crossed this line where all of a sudden now, man, if you did question a police officer, you can literally die, and it's okay because you should comply. That's absolutely ass backwards absurd.
Why you saying it's new?
You say what now?
Why do you say it's new?
I'm talking about him.
Because just this year they gave a woman $5 million when she didn't comply and got shot in the Capitol.
And then there you go right there. And then see, that's the question right there. You're right, DMC.
Yeah.
That's the question you should ask me next. So What do you think about the lady at the Capitol? Do you think that she was complying when she actually got shot?
This whoever interviewing this dude's a goddamn cotton picker. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, he worked for Vlad. Hey, man, I thought, man, I don't fuck with, man. See, I don't watch Vlad. You be forcing me to do this crazy madness.
Sean Perez or whoever, he's a goddamn cotton picker.
Hey,
But the
man.
rules just changed up for the other half. Let's just call it what it is.
Then I think it's fair.
The rules,
Yeah.
the rules that you're talking about used to, although it's a blanket statement, just comply, we have seen more than enough videos of white women and white men, for that matter, that have done stuff that if a black man had done 1/10 of it,
True, yeah.
you know, would have been shot and killed. I mean, you have people like Trayvon Martin who was followed, legitimately followed by George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman calls the cops because he was neighborhood patrol. The cops tell him, we're on our way, don't follow him anymore. Trayvon Martin is unarmed, has some dude following him. It's like, defends himself, he gets shot, and somehow this man is acquitted.
Yeah.
So I just think when part of the uproar in America,
He made sure he didn't give his opinion on Trayvon Martin. If that dude had said, if he had agreed that it was wrong, he would have lost half his followers.
Yep.
is because the other side is now being introduced
It's raining.
to rules that didn't apply to them once upon a time.
Everybody wants equality. Hey, I'm all about it. All about equality. Shit, why not be?
That's the dumbest shit. That was stupid.
I don't know what that guy's comedian.
And on the Zoom call there, it says,
That nigga's stupid, man. I mean, I guess he's good at shooting people, but other than that, that dude's a goddamn clown. Everybody wants equality. I just don't get it, man. And the thing is like, if this is what y'all is, it's what happens when it happens to you?
It's happening to us.
Huh? To the Jew, gotta say, the big Jew. It's the big Jew. I didn't know how big this Jew was. This the big Jew right here.
The new video that came out with Alex Pretti getting aggressive with officers is relevant to what happened 11 days later. It may be critical, but not for the reasons you
What
said.
happened?
This was a bad look for Alex.
Huh?
You know that's what happened. When I got walked away clapping, he said, "Got his ass."
That shit was retaliation, dog.
That's what it was. He said, man, when he walked away clapping, he said, "We got his ass." They knew who he was. They saw him all day out there. That's Buddy, man, been talking shit.
Yep.
Yeah. That was his first day. They seen him doing his thing. They not there saying they got doing his stuff. They're like, man, we can hook him up and get
vehicle. If
Yeah.
everybody did what Alex
Yep.
10
Pretti
shots.
did
Come on, man.
that day, 11 days before the fatal encounter, that would have been a riot.
You know, Mike Brown only got shot 7 times.
You said what?
Mike Brown only got shot 7 times. He was like, what, 305?
Yeah.
This guy got shot 10 times almost.
A riot. Pretti crossed the line. And I think officers used appropriate force 11 days before this fatal encounter with Pretti. He's lucky he didn't get arrested for various charges. Now, let's talk. He had a gun in that encounter 11 days before. This blows up the Trump administration's theory that 11 days later he was there to massacre officers. He was there to do maximum damage. He seemed to always carry a gun because the day he was hot as fish grease, he didn't pull that gun. He did not in any way reach for that gun. The gun was there legally and he didn't use it. And I think that makes the case that he wasn't planning on using it the day he was killed. And I think it blows up the administration's theory. So why is the video relevant? I had a hard time figuring out why.
You said what?
They didn't say he's hot as fish grease.
Yeah.
Who said that?
It's the big man. This guy's the big Jew.
These officers in the fatal encounter were so aggressive toward Pretti. You know, we talked about this earlier. He was clearly an annoyance to them. He was standing in the street. He was videotaping. He was told to go back on the sidewalk. He went back on the street. And I get that they'd be annoyed. But the officers had their eyes on these two women who were blowing whistles and pushed them to the ground. The officers were angry at them. As soon as Pretti came over, these officers ignored the women and they went all on to Pretti. And even though it seemed to me, well, maybe they just were annoyed by his presence, it felt like it was a bigger reaction.
I think if they had like a real investigation and like all the identities weren't being withheld, it'd be real easy to see that some of them people who was there that second time was there that first time.
Yep. You know it. You know exactly.
But how you gonna prove it? You know what I'm saying?
They get on mask. Can't tell. You go by his shoes. And local cameras from around the place in the area.
You know what though? You're right. That forensic shit is real.
Oh yeah.
Action.
They can prove it.
So
but man, we talking about why don't you prove something yourself?
Yeah, but the state got access to investigators and all that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they blocking the state stuff. They not turning over information to the state.
The attorney general said, murder ain't got no
expiration date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretti was there 11 days before, so committed that he got violent, kicking the tail, spitting.
Statute.
You said what?
I was talking to myself, expiration statute or something like that. Some term like they use.
I can't think of the term either.
Doing all that, did Alex
Statute of limitations.
Pretti show up 10 days before, 9 days before, 8 days before, 4 days before? How many times did Alex Pretti show up between the 11-day mark and the fatal encounter? And the reason I ask that is we know that these were two different agencies, the one 11 days before and the fatal encounter. But did he, in those 11 days, encounter some of the people who ended up pouncing on him and killing him during that 11-day period? Are there videos that show Alex Pretti at the scene 8 days before, 7 days before, 6 days before? Are there videos that show they knew who he was? They had encountered him. He was.
And see, this is how it gets tricky. So now the FBI checks into that, right? And that young lady that was with him, they tell her, you know what, you're kind of like an accomplice. You're an agitator. We can charge you as well. And all of a sudden she said, no, I don't remember anybody that was there. I don't remember being there. Did I go?
You said what?
Let's say me and you was there with Pretti the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And DOG approaches us and say, hey, was you with us? Was you with him the first time there was an incident? And we like, yeah. We And they said, well, we can charge you for that. And then they come back to us and say, are you sure that you was there? We're like, well, I'm not sure I was there or not.
Oh, terminate witnesses.
Exactly. It makes you can forget real fast. And trust me, I know that's true because I know that's true. I've seen it. Like, hey, did you see anything? If you saw anything, you're gonna go to court for it, and you're gonna be a witness for it, and all kinds of stuff.
Motherfucker, get forgetful.
You get real fast. If you didn't see anything, hey, you didn't see anything. Now, police officers, when they investigate a crime amongst them, against them, yeah, you better say you saw something. But when it's a crime against somebody else, they're like, hey, if you didn't see anything, we can close the case right now and keep moving. Oh, no, I guess I didn't see anything.
Government is supposed to fear us. No more secret police. No more disappearing people. This is the United States of America. We're not supposed to fear our government. Our government is supposed to fear us. The most common commandment in the Bible is welcome the stranger. Scripture says we welcome the stranger because we were once strangers. All of us have that immigrant story in our family history somewhere.
Well, we don't. Sorry, sir. Not all of us.
All of us come from somewhere else. That's the beauty of America. E pluribus unum, out of many, one.
America. We don't come nowhere else. This is us.
You said what?
See, Black Americans didn't come from somewhere else. They have a heritage in Africa, but man, we don't know where we came from. So basically, this is where we came from. Here.
Yeah.
This is us. No one accepts us anywhere else. We don't get to go to Africa and they say, "Oh, look, y'all home." They like, man, what are you talking about? You home? I can sell out.
Everybody wearing that dumbass dress shit y'all be wearing, eating that stupid ass food.
Yeah. The moment Black people realize that, man, American, African don't fuck with us, the better off we will be.
I agree.
Mass deportation. America.
From what I understand, all you gotta do is go, and you'll find out real quick.
Yeah, you find real fast,
Because people who I know that went, and they went on that like on some, I'm going back home shit, and it was, and when they came back, it was like, man, they treated me, I was a fucking tourist, dude. It wasn't like no, and they treat the white tourists better than the black tourists.
Yep, exactly. And when they're real fast, like, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. They didn't see me as a brother. They only see you as like that, man, if you like a super rich celebrity or star. I show speed some fucking body.
Yeah.
But you a regular black person, like, get your American booty scratching ass on somewhere.
Old girl that they should be on big screen on TNT.
Mm-hmm.
She went over there, and she's a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? And so she's fairly affluent, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking all that, oh, such a wonderful experience. And she's from Trinidad anyway. Or some shit. And, you know what I'm saying? But like everything she was saying was sounding like she was talking like how white people talk when they go over there. Like, it was so blah, 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 blah. And like these people are children type shit. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no fucking, man, motherfuckers ain't fucking with us like that at all.
Man,
we see how they act when they come here.
My mother's best friend married an African, right?
Yeah.
And man, the way he talked about Black Americans here, she couldn't deal with it. She went over there too. Of course, she went home over there. But the way he talked, and one thing she always will say, man, she couldn't believe how adamant he was about. He said, man, white people don't lie.
So what?
He said, white people don't lie. White people do not lie.
White people don't lie.
They don't lie. And you got to think, this is a man in the middle of the United States saying this. We talking about in St. Louis. white people do not lie. That means, man, blacks ain't be trusted in the United States. But a white man, his word is law. And man, how many times have you heard, man, or been somewhere, man, and you heard, man, a person saying, man, if I can hear from a white man, it would be true. I can hear from a white man tell me it's not true. Nah. You can be sitting there arguing with a guy, man, and all of a sudden, man, a white guy come in and say, yeah, that is true. And the guy will pause and stop talking like, damn, really? And you're like, damn, I've been telling you for like the last 45 minutes that that's not correct.
Well, that's that whole.
Like Sab will come in and say and give you and back you up, and then all of a sudden I'm like, damn, real? It ain't really true. And you're like, damn, man, I've been saying for 35 minutes, and Sab will come in and tell you that it's not true, and now you believe it.
That's why. That's why I just said I had to have a white whisperer because I'd be saying the same thing for however long. As soon as a white dude said that, then the motherfucker accepted it.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, but it is true too. Oh shit, it's law there, huh? Like, damn, I didn't even know that. I'm like, you didn't know? I just told you. They like, you didn't even hear me say it. What you mean you didn't know? I just told you. I told you 20 minutes ago. Well, that's the first time I heard it. No, you didn't. I told you 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, but see, that's the whole white man ISIS coder thing. Because black folk do it too.
That's what the main one do it.
Yeah.
They the main one do. I say it all the time. I heard all the time, man. Man, shit, a white dude told me this and such. I'm like, damn, I've never heard me say a black dude told you. You get when a white dude tell you, ooh, shit. Nah, that's some truth right there. Okay, man. I ain't saying that white people, man, ain't truthful, but man, there's some black people that tell truth as well.
Is not masked government agents. America is not arresting journalists and executing people in the street. America is the immigrant. America is the protester. America is the huddled masses yearning to be free.
Who is this dude?
Alex Pretti.
What the hell he running for?
Is America. Renee Good.
That's the governor. Is that the one in Texas? The one election in Texas, new senator? I can't see where. Let me talk.
I'm guessing this is Minnesota. I mean, I'm thinking.
Like this guy that just won senator in Texas, ain't it?
I have no idea.
And Fort, what's it called? Fort. Where that one dude from? Charleston White from?
I don't know.
Fort something.
America. Liam Ramos is America. These brave Americans have been stolen from us.
Yeah, look at this guy from
at
Texas.
this moment of crisis.
It said Alex Pretti's last words was, "Don't touch her. Are you okay?" Renee Good's last words were, "I'm really not mad at you, dude. And this administration wants you to believe these fellow Americans are domestic terrorists."
Well, that you can run with that narrative real fast. They domestic terrorists. Come on, man. Who's buying that shit? Somebody need an excuse to actually say, okay, this is what's happening. You know what the crazy part about this whole thing is, man? Martin Luther King was considered way worse than both of those people.
Yeah.
Way worse.
When he was alive, yeah. Like they start liking him today, like, you know, downplayed his message, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, the same thing with Muhammad Ali. He was the same way, but he got his father when he was alive. He was the only person that ever got his father when he was alive. But they saw him the same way when he was boxing.
In a standard legal context, outside of anything we know about ICE or Stop ICE or whatever's going on, if there is an agent for officer or agent for any reason in front of a vehicle, did she act in such a way that he was legally justified in shooting her?
He would have been legally justified if he wasn't an officer. If you or I were in front of our vehicle and she engaged in the same conduct, we would also have a reasonable perception that she was presenting as an imminent threat of deadly unlawful force, and we could use deadly force to defend ourselves from that car attack, that
but
apparent car attack. So it doesn't matter whether
he wasn't justified in being in front of the vehicle. That is against their rules to jump in front of a car. And it is against their rules to shoot into a moving car. So how they start off from the wrong point anyway?
Man, that lady, man, if he was just shot one time, that lady wouldn't even been dead, I think.
I think the third shot is the one that killed her.
You said what?
I think it was the third shot is the one that killed her.
Yeah, I think the first shot I hit her shoulder or something.
Look, man, that man was on the side of the car when he let off those other 2 rounds.
You far away.
He had to reach inside the window, extend his arm fully to get it in that window and shoot her in the head. There's a good, at least a foot or more between him and the car when he's on the side when he shoots her.
Yeah.
And his first words are fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch.
Trying to attack him with the car. All that matters is, did he have a reasonable perception that he was being attacked with the vehicle? And that's incontestably true. Anybody in that position, the tires spin up, the car lunges forward, you're in front of the car, she sees you, she's looking right at you.
Yeah.
Anybody would feel that they were being threatened by that vehicle.
And the left omits that the tires are pointed slightly to the left when they first spin out on the ice.
I don't even know if the officer could see the.
He can't.
Right, probably.
But that shows the intention of Renee Good as the driver. I would argue that I don't think she was trying to kill him, but she had reckless disregard for his well-being in her attempt to escape. The wheels are tilted slightly left and they spin out quickly on the ice, indicating she accelerates. What that means is Jonathan Ross heard the acceleration.
For sure.
He sees a vehicle, he can't see the tires, and he hears the engine rev, so he goes for his gun. But the question that people bring up is, the first shot goes to the windshield, but that's likely not the shot that killed her. According to the autopsy report, it was a bullet, I believe, to the side of her head, indicating that it was the 2 shots through the side of the window. Does that mean anything legally?
Not particularly. There's 2 rationales
for justification
for those 2 shots.
Well, that don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing, huh?
Oh, no, not particularly. You know, he could have been behind the car and shot her and it would have been okay. Is basically what he's saying. He could have shot her while she was going down the block. And that would have been a good shoot.
One is, there's a reaction time that occurs in self-defense. You know, before you start using force in self-defense, you have to perceive the threat, you have to evaluate it, you have to make a decision. I want to defend myself. You present your gun, you press a trigger. All that takes time. It also takes time to stop using force. And the law recognizes this. When it's a rapid sequence of shots like that was, it's really one use of force event. There's a slight delay in starting and there's a slight delay in ending. But another justification is he's privileged to use deadly force to defend not just himself, but any other innocent person that could be threatened by this woman
and
using
shooting
her
the
car as
driver of
weapon.
a
And there are
car.
plenty of other people around.
In a
It's only putting people in danger.
It's so crazy how they do this, man.
Yeah, like, okay, you done shot a person in a moving vehicle. Now who's driving?
Understanding is that the standard protocol is to shoot until the threat is stopped.
Is neutralized, right.
Which means it doesn't, at this point, with the vehicle hitting him, and it did, we know about his injury, whether they want to admit it or not, the left, I guess their argument is that the doctors conspire with the federal government to make a fake injury.
Wood. You know what, man, the craziest thing is, man? For years, man, I thought that, man, that there was this undying hatred towards black men, that they just ignored, man, reality, man, and they made excuses. But this proved to me that it's not that. They just don't like anybody that they don't like. If you're not like them, they just got a problem with you.
Exactly. They judge you on who you are and not what you do.
Yeah. Well.
If you look, look, nobody says anything about the first lady possibly here having violated immigration law because she's a white woman.
They okay with it.
I've had people tell me that. Well, she's a white woman. But all of a sudden, being Hispanic and being here illegally, or black and being here illegally, that's the thing. They're here illegal. What have they done? But a lot of these people contribute positively. Matter of fact, for all the people who saying this is great, what benefit have you gotten out of it?
How your life got better?
How did your life get better with them rounding up people who were here in violation of immigration law?
But feel good.
Yep. The people who you don't like are uncomfortable.
Are suffering. The people who are not like me are getting theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like it.
He just said the left thinks that the doctors are conspiring.
What doctors?
That's what I'm saying. It cited 2 anonymous U.S. officials. So no doctors were cited on that internal bleeding bullshit.
A bruise is internal bleeding.
Well, technically, yeah.
So why haven't they released the medical report say what was the nature of his internal bleeding?
He still got HIPAA.
Well, shit, man. He said that Donald Trump said he might die.
He can give permission for that.
No, he can provide permission, but if he don't want to, or is it because him being a federal employee, does that change anything?
He got life threatening. He's out. He's
their
out.
argument.
What?
I don't know. If you make it part of a criminal case, is it protected by HIPAA? Because it's got to be now, a matter of the public.
If it's part of a case, it's part of a case.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to cite his internal bleeding in the case as to how he was harmed or hurt.
Yeah, but the question is, what case? Fed's not going to charge him. And then again, stop the state from charging him. But I did find out that even if the feds do take the case, he wouldn't be eligible for no whatchamacallit? No pardon.
No pardon?
No.
Why not?
Because it's still a state case. It's just that the feds, so let's say the state brings charges, right?
Right.
The feds can take the case over. And the state can fight it, but usually the feds win because they just go to supremacy clause. But it's still a state case being presided over by the federal government. And so it wouldn't be eligible for parole or nothing.
Wow.
Is that the doctors conspired with the federal government to make up fake injuries? I doubt it. I don't think his injuries were particularly severe. He probably had bruising, but he was hit. The threat is not neutralized if the woman is still driving the car.
Right. And that's actually a third legal rationale. So as a fleeing felon, a dangerous fleeing felon, you're allowed to use deadly force to keep a dangerous.
You know the part they skip over because they call her a felon? Was them telling her to get out the car, was that a lawful order? Do they have that authority? And under those circumstances, was it a lawful order? The first dude drove by, and so we gotta be careful because these videos be all wacky and shit now. But the first car drove by. She was still sitting there. They kept telling her to move. When he drove by, she was like, he almost hit my fucking car. And then, goddamn it, dude was like, oh, some fuck this shit. He jumped out, started grabbing at her door. That's when she tried to leave. But him telling her to get out the car, is that a lawful order? Like, from how I see it, if, let's say she drove off and got away, you think she'd be getting charged with a felony?
No, of course not.
Just fleeing felon from departing the scene. If she had been standing, not in a car, but she had a gun, and she shot at him and missed, and then ran away with her gun, he'd be privileged to shoot her to prevent her from fleeing with that deadly weapon. In this case, of course, her deadly weapon wasn't a gun, but it was a car.
There was a video I saw where a guy is, I don't know exactly how it went down, but these are videos.
Hold on. This guy just said something talking about his ass. He just said something. If she was fleeing with a deadly gun, with a weapon, they can run behind and shoot her, right? Because she's fleeing with a weapon.
No. If she shot at him and missed, and then ran away with a gun.
Now, if he ran 3 streets over, right, and then ran across a bridge with that gun, would that gun still be a deadly weapon? Considered a weapon. That's the question.
Yeah.
If she drove 3 streets over and crossed the bridge with that car, would that car still be a deadly weapon? That's the question.
No.
Exactly.
A gun, yeah, but
so what
a car, no.
So he had no idea what he's talking about. Or probably not his real name. And then they appeared Tim Wood anyway.
Body cam footage videos on Instagram. There's a guy who's holding one by the neck. I don't believe he's armed, and he's walking backwards because there's a cop. I think he was trying to rob a liquor store. Maybe there's serve a warrant. He's backing out while the cop is screaming at him to let go of the woman. He exits the building, throws the woman and turns to run, and the cop shoots him in the back, killing him. And my understanding is that was found to be justified because he had already expressed intent to murder. And so the perception from the officer was choking out this woman and dragging her by the neck is a threat against her life. He needs to stop this guy now who's fleeing because regardless of whether you have a weapon, he's expressed intent to murder somebody.
Yeah, so the famous Supreme Court cases, Tennessee versus Garner, Graham v. Connor, they don't say you can't shoot a criminal who's running away. They say you can't shoot a criminal who's running away who's apparently no longer a threat to anybody and did not commit a crime of violence in the first place. That kid who maybe tried to steal something from a car and now is fleeing the police and climbs over a fence, you can't just shoot that kid off the fence. But if they committed a crime of violence or they're a continuing threat, you can use deadly force to stop them from fleeing.
I think in Texas you can, right?
Well, you're thinking of defense of property law in Texas.
Yeah.
So Texas is the one state where someone steals your personal property and they're fleeing with it.
Kill them.
The law says you can use deadly force to prevent them from fleeing with your property. And I've seen that applied, and I've seen it work. But just remember, I always have to caution people. You do this, you kill someone, you could be put in front of a jury, and the jury could just decide they don't like that law and convict you anyway.
Well, I wanted to ask you, because this is one thing I've been seeing in at least corporate media is they're attacking Jonathan for the 2 shots on the side. Like, what just legally, I don't know if you could give me.
Ain't that beautiful how you even right when you wrong? So he say, yeah, I tell people if you do this, you could end up with a jury who just don't like the law and find you anyway. So even when you wrong, you right. That's a hell of a way to live your life, boy.
Me a breakdown on if that impacts anything on self-defense. I've been seeing it scrutinized all over the media.
Trained to fire in succession, right?
From a legal standpoint, I don't know anything about this stuff.
Yeah. So first of all, they're always trained to fire more than 1 shot.
Okay,
right.
yeah.
So a 9mm round, just not very powerful. You can't count on this. And by the way, when you're shooting at a real human being, you don't know.
They're always trained to shoot more than. What is he talking about?
I told you I'm lying. 1 shot, 1 kill. Send a mask, 1 shot. You group your shots. You're not can't just keep shooting somebody. He just saying something to keep the narrative going. That guy
Play. This is what bitch ass Sam Harris got to say.
All right. Last week we began in Minneapolis.
Because Sam Harris hate black people, man.
And this week we're unfortunately back in Minneapolis again with another utterly depressing killing, this time of Alex Pretti, again by what appears to be very poorly trained ICE officers.
Oh, yeah, beyond. I don't even know. I mean, this is poorly trained, poorly vetted. I mean, this is just people who are not behaving like law enforcement officers that are recognizable. I mean, it's, the most amazing thing about this killing, apart from how pointless and horrible it was, is the response or lack of response from the gun owners of America. I mean, there's been a few tepid complaints from gun organizations, but we would be in a completely different world if this had happened under Biden or a Kamala Harris presidency. I mean, I'm as astonished by this lack of outrage as by anything that's happened in this last year or so, because this, more than anything that has happened in my lifetime, is a complete repudiation of the Second Amendment. I mean, we have millions of Americans who have been telling us for their entire adult lives that the Second Amendment is basically the central precept of their civic religion. And, unlike some gun owners like myself, the real reason to care about it and to own firearms is on the account of these people, not for home defense, but for the remote chance that we're going to find ourselves in the presence of a federal government that is acting tyrannically.
Yep.
They've been
Tyranny
preparing for this moment their entire lives, or so they've said. And where the hell are they? Right? I mean, I think if that Pretti killing had happened under Kamala Harris, the next ICE deployment or the next Border Patrol, even more relevantly in this case, because they're the ones who killed him, deployment would be shadowed by 500 guys with AR-15s. Right? I mean, it's unimaginable to me that they're having
totally
this
oblivious.
lack of response.
Totally oblivious. They don't understand is who will get shot. Who was getting shot? When that police officer shot that lady at the Capitol, and she had a gun on her, that would have been the response right there. A bunch of AR-15s pointing at the
She had something
Capitol.
way worse than a gun. She had a whole mob of people behind her. She was there to let them in. She was going through that window to let them in.
But she didn't have
To
a gun.
let that hallway full of people in to go after the people he was defending, who were the people in Congress.
You call her, maybe she would pick up if it was you. I'm going to text you my address to come and get the baby. I'm sure she's okay. I'm sure she's okay. She's okay. I'm going to text her.
There had already been a report. I mean, they knew when he was at that ellipse, giving that speech, that those people were armed and the metal detectors were going off.
You said what, DMC?
I said she was trying to let in a hallway full of people, and they knew that some of those people were armed because at that ellipse where he originally gave his speech before he let him over there, they were telling him the metal detectors were going off like crazy. And he said, "So what? They're not here after me."
That's right, you're right.
So you got a hallway full of people, some of them possibly or probably armed. She's going through the window to let them in, and he's that lone officer left to defend the rest of the Congress.
Explain the difference between Kyle and Pretti.
Kyle had killed somebody, and those people were trying to catch somebody who they were saying, this is the guy who shot somebody.
No,
and they ended up getting shot
prior to him shooting
by
somebody.
him.
Prior to him shooting somebody, what was the difference?
Well, he had already killed somebody. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Prior to him shooting somebody, what was the difference between him having a gun and Pretti having a gun?
He was a minor. in another state that he didn't live in carrying that gun. I mean, Pretti was legally carrying his as an adult in the state where he had been permitted to do so.
Is that your baby? You have a baby? You guys have a baby together? Okay, this situation does not concern you.
And Kyle Rittenhouse lived and Pretti didn't.
I'll be in your office, but I won't.
They pick and choose what's legal and what's not legal.
And what's good and what's not.
Kyle was coming from what, Wisconsin to what state was that he came to?
I think wasn't he in Minnesota and came to Wisconsin? Something like that.
Came over there with the AR-15 or somebody gave him, but they changed and said no. They gave him the AR-15 to say that it wasn't transported across state line. So then they said no, he was given to him. So he went across state line, and then somebody gave him the AR-15.
And he went out into the crowd.
Now imagine they said he got over there and somebody handed him the AR-15. And then I think they said it was his mother gave it to him. So basically his mother drove him across state line and then handed him the AR-15. So they said that he didn't travel with it. He's walking around with the AR-15 straight to his back.
I guess being a child warrior is okay under certain circumstances. You can arm a minor and send him out there onto the battlefield.
17-year-old kid killing people. Didn't he kill two of them and injure one of them?
He killed one person at like a gas station, and he fled that scene. And then the group that surrounded him when he killed somebody was saying, "That's the guy who just shot somebody." Now they got this door barricaded. There's a mob behind her. And he's the lone guy left to stop between the mob and the leadership of the country.
I guarantee you, man, after this right here happened, they got all kinds of fucking shit, man, for like mobs now. Fucking bear spray, taser, all
Shit,
kinds
they're
of shit.
using it in Wisconsin.
If that Capitol is breached again, they got a butt naked pushers, man, and run to a secret
Probably
location.
gas the whole hall. Probably like gas through the whole hall.
Mm-hmm. Orange, so they can't see anything, and they can get away real fast. All kinds of stuff.
Just tell me, was she suicide or homicide?
No, she was obsessed with protecting the baby, and yeah, she.
They probably have to go through a drill every year now. Every new Congress. They go through the escape route drill.
Is that it? I haven't.
Four months after the Capitol riots, one verdict is in. There was only one homicide that day, that of an unarmed protester named Ashli Babbitt at the hands of a U.S. Capitol police officer. Prosecutors announced they will not.
They say unarmed.
Ashli deserves justice, and that's what Judicial Watch aims to do.
Death. Then there began a campaign to whitewash history, starting at the top.
It was a zero threat. Right from the start, it was zero threat.
And spreading throughout the Republican Party.
Even calling it insurrection, it wasn't. By and large, it was peaceful protest.
One lawmaker who helped barricade the House doors now suggests there was barely any threat.
If you didn't know the TV footage was a video from January the 6th, you would actually think it was a normal tourist visit.
A tourist visit? This was not. And the proof is in the footage. As part of a 6-month investigation, the New York Times has collected and forensically analysed thousands of videos, most filmed by the rioters themselves. We obtained internal police radio traffic and went to court to unseal police body cam footage. Our reconstruction shows the Capitol riot for what it was: a violent assault encouraged by the president on a seat of democracy that he vowed to protect. We'll chart how police leaders failed to heed warnings of an impending attack, putting rank-and-file officers in danger. We'll track key instigators in the mob, taking advantage of weaknesses in the Capitol's defenses to ignite a wave of violence that engulfed the building. We'll show for the first time the many simultaneous points of attack and the 8 breaches of what appeared to be an impenetrable institution of government. We'll show how the delay to secure Congress likely cost a rioter her life, and how for some, storming the Capitol was part of the plan all along.
In fact, tomorrow, I don't even like to say it because I'll be arrested.
Well, let's not say it.
We need to go, I'll say it.
All right.
We need to go in to the Capitol.
Let's go!
It's the morning of January 6th, and thousands.
That was Ray Epps, who they be like, he was a FBI agent.
Thousands are filling the National Mall in Washington. Trump will speak here at the Ellipse, a large park near the White House and a half-hour walk to the US Capitol, where the election will be certified. Who's actually in this crowd? Most are ordinary citizens who believe Trump's lie that the election was stolen.
It's going to be a great day. It's going to be wild, as Trump says.
But we also see more extreme groups who've gained a following during Trump's presidency. There are followers of the QAnon conspiracy,
Drinking their blood, eating our babies.
who believe that Trump is facing down a cabal of Satan-worshipping pedophiles. Q posts often invoke notions of patriotism and predict a coming storm.
Hey, hold on, man.
January 6th, some supporters call for violence.
Why isn't the fucking Democrat Party, man, referencing them fucking liberal, them conservatives as fucking pedophiles, man? That should be their fucking handle on every term. That is the pedophile fucking party. Like, man, they're not your fucking party.
Because
They're
they're
not your
terrible
base. They didn't do what you
politics.
call all them pedophiles.
Because it's not gonna resonate with us like it does MAGA because we're not MAGA.
That's crazy, man, to me. I'm like, man, do it though. At least attempt to do it. At this point, man, you can't not reference them as pedophiles, man. Like, hey, man, y'all whole fucking stick was like the liberals was pedophiles, and y'all got millions of documents proving them wrong. Man, all them fucking people in that fucking Jeffrey Epstein Island were fucking conservatives, man. All of them. It's sickening, and they just ignoring it. Man, there's like thousands of people attached to that thing. And like, well, I don't know. Come on, man. That's all I be talking about, man. The pedophile fucking party. Like, you can name 5 guys right now, man, that's associated with them. They're the conservatives. That's in power. Man, they said Bill Barr was there. What? Elon Musk? What? Donald Trump? What?
Yeah.
Jeffrey? What?
Now that Bill Barr shit was false.
Well, Bill Barr's father was like, wasn't he something to Epstein?
I don't know. We saw a tweet.
A lot of this shit is false, man.
I couldn't confirm it.
A lot of this stuff is false, man. The reason why, man, Democrats lose so much, man, because they so big on saying, man, we're going to do the right thing. And, man, that handbook got burned a long time ago.
That's what they don't realize.
That's why keep losing.
Wait. So just start lying and making up shit?
No.
Yes.
For being blatant about the truth.
Hey, man, so hold on. Is anybody else doing it?
Somebody
No,
gotta have
I
a
don't want
standard.
them lying and making up shit.
Is somebody else lying, making up shit and winning?
You gotta have a standard, man.
Because I watched a report yesterday.
What the hell is that? I'll tell you what the
It seemed
standard is.
kind of fishy to me.
I'll tell you what the standard is, man. Hey,
But
man.
some liberal.
If somebody raped your daughter, that don't mean you go rape their daughter.
No, exactly. But if somebody accused me of raping their daughter, I accuse them of raping my daughter. And then when and I said, man, prove me wrong. So let's do some research then. And we do the research, we'll find out, like, no, what we both was lying.
Don't nobody care about the research though. Well, we got one group of
don't
people.
then. So
we got a third of Americans who don't care what the research say.
Hey, man, somebody's gonna do some research. That right there, man, will gain some fucking some truth. Because if you didn't believe that, man, there's no point trying to prove somebody wrong then by giving them information.
Well, you really trying to provide the information from the other 2/3 because that 1/3 ain't you know what I'm saying, they ain't budging.
If there's someone out there saying, you know what, man, I just want to see for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then they look and they, wait a minute, both of them are lying. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I want to see for myself again. I mean, they both lying. Man, everybody's lying. I need every time somebody says something, I gotta double check it.
No, but then you don't know what's true and what's not.
You say what now?
Then you never know what's true and what's not.
So what do? You research it. So because I don't trust nothing anybody say, I need to search for myself. So if they want, man, you trying to tell me that, man, Donald Trump don't lie? So
I think not calling him a liar
let me ask you a question.
is a big mistake.
Hey, DMC. When Donald Trump says something, man, do you check it to be sure?
What's that?
When Donald Trump says something, do you check it just be sure?
You said
if
what?
It's true?
When Donald Trump says or tells us something, do anybody check it to double check to make sure it's true or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Okay.
Most time I just assume he's lying.
Okay.
Then I gotta check to see if he's telling the truth or not.
You prove my point. That's what I'm saying. There is somebody out there, man, that can tell you something and you don't have to check it to see if it's true or not. Detroit, remember when I said earlier, I said, we was looking at stuff and I don't know if I said Bill Barr or you just checked it and read it. said Bill
Yeah.
Barr is, but you immediately did what? Went and checked it.
Yeah.
Because you know so much shit is fake. You see what I'm saying?
There
Now
was a
there are
connection
people, man,
between
let me
Bill
tell you
Barr's
something.
father and Epstein.
No, it was a tweet that said that it was testimony that Bill Barr was part of a sexual assault and all kind of shit. And I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't heard no shit like that.
Now,
And then
No,
we
no,
let's say
no.
looked
that
it up, we
guy.
couldn't find nothing.
Now, what's that guy named Adam? What's Adam now last name? What's that guy named Adam? What's the guy Adam last name? I forget so far right now. Slipped my mind. He got a show. Adam.
Mockler.
Yeah, Adam Mockler. Every time he says something, do you want to go check it to see if it's true or false?
You know what? It's no, I don't. No, I don't.
I know
But
he's going to slip a little bit. But you don't go and check it, right? Because a lot of times, man, he says stuff that, man, he does his own research. There's some truth to it. And that's what I mean by, man, now, if he start telling lies, right? Blatant lies, every time he says something, you're like, let me check to be sure before I repeat this shit. That's what I'm saying, man. These guys, man, Republicans, man, lie so much, man, that you got to go run and check it. These guys, man, when the Democrats, man, say something, they find themselves just on a rebuttal trying to prove the Republicans wrong. So that's all they do is trying to prove Republicans wrong. No, make the Republicans prove them wrong.
So
Man, they don't say the Democrats lie. They say it's Democrats stupid because they don't believe them. They don't believe what Republicans say.
So your argument is somebody like Adam Mockler should just start telling blatant lies. Yep.
Man,
No, man, we can't start lying to people.
Man, if that's what you heard me say, then I can't argue.
That ain't all you. That ain't what you've been saying.
No.
They should be telling lies. We got to fact check the left too. Then they find out what's true. You ain't been saying that.
Show me the person, man, that is a square business Republican that lies. There's an honest Republican.
I don't understand your take. I don't understand your take. So I don't know.
Well, I say it again. There are conservatives, man, that you openly lie nonstop.
What should the left be doing different? What should Adam Mockler be doing different?
Nothing.
First of all, use the word liar.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
First and foremost, use the word liar. Constantly bring up other instances where they lied to the public. I mean, I gave them a gold mine with these shootings. And make that their face, that these people lie, and constantly bring up where they told you something and it was a lie. Even if it ain't got nothing to do with the subject, change the goddamn subject to the time they lied. Point out to them that there's nothing that they can accuse the left of that Donald Trump ain't done worse. Because everything, it's almost but everything they accuse the left of, Donald Trump had already done it and done worse than that.
Let me give an example.
I almost defy somebody to give me an example where it ain't true. So constantly bring up whenever they say something, y'all did worse. And here's an example of y'all always lying to these people.
Let me give an example.
And drilling into things you can never trust what these people say.
Let's say, for instance, man, when the Donald Trump and his first term, they gave those stimulus checks out. He specifically said that it was him that gave them out. As a Republican, as a Democrat Party, I would have came out and said that the Democrat Party voted to give you guys stimulus checks. I would own that.
But you know what? That doesn't tell the other half of the story. Republicans didn't want to give you none unless big corporations got bailed out. Because that was their original position. We ain't giving people shit unless the wealthy get, and the wealthy got taken care of first.
I said the Democrats decided to actually give you guys checks.
And the Republicans didn't want to do that. That's what they need to add in.
You do that, man, they're gonna say no, you're lying.
Yeah, but you got proof. You got proof because was their original position. They didn't want no stimulus unless you bailed out the business owners and the wealthy investors. And that was their original. The only reason that regular people got checks was agreeing to give the wealthy their money back, which they got back instantly, pretty much.
So after I state that, the Republicans is immediately gonna go on the fence and say, no, they're lying. We gave them a check. I'm like, no,
then you just say, well.
We gave the check. We gave it to them.
I said, go ask AI.
We gave it to them. So now you gotta go research on it.
Mm-hmm. And when you find, but you know what? AI makes that research a lot easier now. You ain't got to pour over a whole lot of documents. It organizes.
Yeah, but you said somebody should be doing lying how they do. Who should be doing this lying?
I'm not saying lie.
No, I'm trying to stand Chico's take.
And when I try to say it, man, I can't seem to finish it.
You're saying one thing, then when I question you on it, you say you didn't say what you just said.
No, I never finished it.
You said.
I said what I said, man. Give me a second.
Nigga, get to the fucking point, man. Who is supposed to be lying, who ain't lying?
The Democrat Party.
So legislators, senators, they should lie in public.
But that's the whole thing is they ain't got to. Because like I said, almost anything they accuse somebody of, they done worse already. All you got to do is bring up where they actually did this shit. Call them liars and then show where they actually did worse than what they're pointing the Democrats for.
It's just keep doing what they're doing.
Pointing a finger at the Democrats for.
It's keep doing what they're doing, apparently. It's working.
Well, I mean,
asking
Democrats.
Who should be lying. I just want to know who's supposed to be lying.
Nobody's supposed to lie.
I say keep doing what you're
doing.
But
they're gonna lie.
It's working for them.
Because lying is what's lying is the lifeblood of that party.
And Chico
they
said
didn't
we should be
lie
lying
with nobody.
But he won't say who's supposed to be lying.
What they doing.
If they told the people the truth of their agenda, the people would reject it. Because they said, you guys ain't got no good intentions for us.
I don't know who the fuck supposed to be lying at them.
They're powered by lies and they're powered by hate. I mean, if you notice, every one of their issues is not some real issue that the government handles. It's some social issue where us, the people, have a problem. And they agitate the problem that the people have with themselves.
The pedophile party. That's not the truth. But I refer to them as a pedophile party.
It is the truth.
No, it's not.
They protected. Look, they still got 3 more million documents. 2 more million documents. They withhold.
Pedophiles. I'm pretty sure there's way more conservative that is not pedophiles than there is pedophiles. And I'm pretty sure there's probably just as many liberal pedophiles as conservative pedophiles. But man, we're gonna play this game that actually when they was actually selling that, you know what, the liberals, man, had fucking Pizzagate and they had fucking, it was eating babies and all that kind of dumb shit. Well, we're gonna play the same game. But now we got momentum because guess what? We got a whole fucking island saying that party is involved in it. So that's the lie we're gonna tell. We're gonna run with that. So now you can say, no, that wasn't the
well, they are involved with it if they're trying to cover it up.
It was this people, this person, this person, this person. I'm like, well, yeah, they look like all conservatives for me. Now, the truth of the matter is, man, I don't think a person party defines what their sexual deviance is It's just the appetite they have. But I would associate their party with it, which is a goddamn lie. That's what the fucking Republicans do.
I think you're
They
more
take a
likely to be a
narrative and they
sexual
run with it.
deviant if you're a conservative.
You say what?
I think you're more likely to be a sexual deviant if you're a conservative.
That's just your opinion.
Yeah.
You're more likely to hide it.
But hey, that right there is what I say. I say that.
Hey, William, what's up?
I think Cody
I'm about to bust. I'm about to bust. I'm about to bust.
This retarded motherfucker.
I knew that was coming. That's why I turned off the video as soon as I let him in.
What the fuck just happened?
Another porn bomb attempt.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, man.
Who the fuck is following you around?
He couldn't play the video, so he just played the audio. Like as soon as I let him in, I was like, oh shit, let me turn off the video. And then that motherfucker paused for a minute. I guess I said, fuck it, I'm play the audio. I'm just paranoid, Chico, that's all.
These motherfuckers still doing that dumb shit?
Yeah.
This the first live on a brand new YouTube. Whatever do you mean?
Yeah, half these motherfuckers still mad about the Civil War.
So, man, is the same person doing it or is somebody else?
Well, somebody doing the exact same thing, but, you know, I don't want to be paranoid or nothing.
Well, I'm glad you had it on fucking block. God damn, that's crazy, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know what it is.
Hmm.
They know what gets you kicked. So if you got relation, religion, and politics on there, they say, okay, this will get them kicked, and they report them. That's just a person that knows what to do.
Yeah.
And then you combat them because you expect what they're gonna do. So now they're recouping right now to go on their plan B. So what's their plan B? Because they got something else for you.
No,
Can't they ban these people's YouTube accounts?
No, I just put it on the Discord earlier today, and after I did it, I said fuck, because I was trying not to do that, and I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know, man. But I did fuck up and put it on my Discord, and but I shouldn't have.
I'm
I
gonna try
think
to
you
say
might
this,
have damaged some of these people's souls.
I'm gonna try to say this, man, if I can get this out, man. What I mean by, man, the Democrat Party lying, I'm not saying, let me be clear, I'm not saying, man, a respected journalist from the Democrat Party come out and just start telling bold-faced lies. That's not what I'm saying.
Democratic Party.
Jim, see, nobody give a fuck about that shit
That
with you.
party is a Republican phrase.
It's short for Democrat, man. It's short.
No, it isn't. It's meant to how you say it, obfuscate,
Obfuscate.
get around the fact that the name is Democratic. They don't want Democratic associated with those people because that sounds like fairness.
That sounds like fairness.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna do it the Democratic way. That sounds like they don't want. This is an intentional thing they've done over decades to disassociate the Democrats with the word democratic.
Fucking barber fucked up my beard, man. I kept telling him not to. He kept trying to trim the bottom of the beard, and I had it combed out. And they don't understand the Negro hair. And so, if my beard is all curled up, he start cutting
it all nappy. He cut the nappy hair.
If I don't comb it out, you don't know what's really there. And so he kept trying to cut it. I said, man, you not like, no, because you don't know what you cutting. And so like my shit all I'm going to cut like probably have to cut like a 1/4 inch off my shit now. Fuck.
Just put an S curl in it.
Scurl it up, baby. Let's go. So like, cause this represents a real thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And because like the best public example I saw was that dude Andrew Schultz. And he basically doing the same thing when it's like, man, this shit was obvious, and we've been like, it's obvious. Like we've been saying this shit the whole time.
Well, hold on. You know what? Hold on. Those people I hate worse than the people that still playing this game. The people that's coming and saying, I changed my mind. Is if you supposed to open arms and say, I told you so. No. Mama, daddy is raping our sister. I don't believe you. 3 years into it, so he was really raping her? Yeah, bitch. He was really raping her for 3 years. We've been trying to tell you.
Yeah, bitch.
And you think we're supposed to give you a pass now and do high fives? No. You worse than this motherfucker. Because you played stupid the whole time when everybody in the fucking house was telling you this shit.
Yeah.
No, go on that fucking island by yourself.
Because now you want to like appear like presentable and reasonable and shit.
No,
After the damage is
they
done.
post like, oh.
Yeah, that's the whole thing after the
I'm with
damage is
y'all now.
done.
Oh, fuck you not. No, you go away. You the reason why we in this boat right now. And now you want to get in it? Fuck no. There's no room over for you. You stay in the water. In fact, swim on the back of the boat. You push the motherfucker to the island.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Big Ron?
No.
Not much. How you guys doing? How you all doing?
What's up, bro?
All right.
I'm emotional and angry.
I was getting ready to say, what's up with Chico? But I don't hear him that emotional.
Got these goddamn pedophiles running around here and they're ignoring it and allowing it.
The man told you when he was running.
Oh, Reverend DMC.
Jeff knows how to party and he likes them young. It's like, ew. Dude, you knew all about what he was doing back then.
How can you even say that? You know, he likes party like me, but he likes on the young side.
Yeah.
How can you somebody that shit?
I don't think it has anything to do with. I don't think it has anything to do with any of that. It's
Hey,
what
Ryan,
this country. Yeah.
You get a chance, go into the Zoom chat and click on the link and subscribe. I'm starting a new YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't subscribe.
So wait a minute. How do? So the Zoom chat.
Here, let me subscribe. I'm actually signed in.
Yeah, you don't motherfucker. I know you use YouTube, not signed in and shit.
No, I signed in, but I haven't subscribed to anything.
I didn't sign in forever.
I'm talking about DMC.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, I'm a privacy person.
Yeah, but
you don't need to know it's me.
Let me pull up my Zoom.
They still tracking you, DMC, if you sign in or not. It's still gonna have your
Yeah, I used to erase all my cookies every time I shut down. And when I opened up,
They listen to your phone, man. They listen to your phone and they say
my phone was never connected to anything but this phone company.
I guarantee you, your phone right now got shit we talk about in there right now.
So
if I
this
said
is a week.
new microwave DMC, if you get a new microwave DMC, guess what? Tomorrow you're gonna see a microwave interview.
So this is,
you know, I went on my old machine, a new one. I just said fuck it.
Hey, I'm gonna restart the live. So since we off this topic, I want to keep the lives on one topic. So I'm gonna stop the live and then do it like an open forum. I'll be right back.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before, you mean on the? But we're still here. We're not going to get knocked out, right?